Hey guys, Darren Miles Photography, based here in beautiful, sunny Southwest Florida. I need to apologize to all those Leica fanboys out there. I'll explain in just a second. So about a year ago, I made a video comparing Leica to Sony, and I was talking about how manual the Leica is and how much I didn't like the rangefinder, blah, blah, blah. Well, I bought the Leica, honestly, to primarily use it like for an old school photography experience, manual focus, yada, old school lenses, manual aperture, yada, yada, yada. And I primarily use the Leicas for travel. I don't really use them professionally, although that said, there is one specific instance where I do use it for some of my yacht photography because I have the Voigtlander 10mm, which when paired with a Leica without the aliasing filter, the images are just really granular and really sharp. That's all beside the point. So one of the things that I was kind of down on with Leica is that being the 21st century photographer that I am and not really ever shooting film, to me, I love my EVFs, right? The electronic viewfinder makes everything so great. Well, on Leica, they have an accessory called the VisiFlex, which you attach to the Leica camera and it becomes your EVF. And it's made out of plastic, it's outrageously expensive, and you know, by and large, it does a fairly decent job. And I use it to rely on focus, and I just completely avoid the rangefinder altogether. That is until I went on a vacation just a few weeks ago with my family. I brought the Leica with me, and I brought some very wide aperture lenses, the Voigtlander 35mm f1.4, the Zeiss 50mm f1.5. You know, the depth of field is like this wide. Well, we go out into the streets of Seoul, South Korea, that's where we were, and I forgot to bring the EVF with me. So here I am, I got my camera in hand, and I'm like, all right, I guess I gotta use the rangefinder for focus. And I was like, crap. The only downside of the rangefinder is that you have that little patch in the center, you gotta focus and recompose. I'm using wide aperture glass. It made me really kind of nervous to do it, because I'm like, I'm not gonna get anything in focus. Well, I gotta tell you something, I was wrong. In shot after shot after shot, I found that by utilizing the Leica rangefinder, I was actually getting more accurate focus than I was getting when I was using the VisiFlex. It was extraordinarily eye-opening. So I guess what I'm getting at is, all this time I've been saying how much I don't like the manual focus and the rangefinder, viewfinder, or whatever for focus. I have to say, after my experience in Asia, I was wrong. The rangefinder is incredibly accurate, and I found that my images were actually better using the rangefinder than they were using the VisiFlex. So apologies to all you Leica enthusiasts out there, but if you are a Leica user, then the or even if you're not a Leica user, the rangefinder, as it turns out, is extraordinarily accurate and extraordinarily capable. So just want to throw that out there. And again, my apologies to the Leica folks. All right, I'm Darren Miles with Darren Miles Photography, based here in beautiful sunny Southwest Florida. If you like videos like this, go ahead and subscribe or give me a like. And until the next time, happy shooting.